Okay, hey guys, it's So Terrible here again. I think that the audio in the last video, we're gonna be playing the same game, World Defenders. I think the audio in the last video was a little bit too loud, and I actually think that it might still be, but this game has a really loud main lobby audio. So I'm gonna try to get into the game as quick as possible to avoid your ears hurting, so that you can have at least a decent experience. But today I'm gonna be going over my thoughts and feelings of the alien beast, which I'm now realizing that I don't have equipped. So how about we do this? So I went over the bunny bomber in the last video, but today we're going to be going over the alien beast, which in my opinion, best track tower in the game. And I'm saying that by far, to be honest. Now you can only get him from spinning the crate, which costs 500 cosmic gems, in the alien invasion area, which you go up to jump on the spaceship thing, but you probably already know that if you played the game at all. Anyways, I've used Alien Beast to beat multiple maps, including this one actually. So, see, the bunny bomber was 50,000 for this, but the Alien Beast is actually a lot cheaper. And it's only 8,500, and it's better. In total, it's just better than the bunny bomber. The last upgrade costs the same, but it's just better. 10-second respawn time. Well, hard mode. Anyways, it costs 8,500 to first place down. And it starts with 1,750 HP and 15-second respawn time. The next upgrade is 4,000 HP, 12-second respawn time. Then the next one's, I believe it's 7,500. I could be wrong. 7,000. I think 7,500 and 10-second respawn time, and then 19,000 HP with 10-second respawn time, and then 57,500 HP with 10-second respawn time. Which, yes, is still better than the bunny bomber, because the bunny bomber respawns every 20 seconds and does 100,000. But this respawns every 10 seconds and does 57,500. And 57.5 plus 57.5 is 115, which is more than 100. So, but this tower, I mainly like him more because of the cost. And the cost is very cheap until obviously the last upgrade. But even the 4th tier upgrade is only 80,000, and that may sound like a lot, but really, in the last few waves of the game, of almost every map, you get tons and tons of money. I'm just going to keep these two, actually, because I need to upgrade these so I can actually max this guy out. Because even though this does have 20 waves, these guys come and they're really fast, and it's just annoying to try to cram everything in. And it's kind of hard to get 4 of them and still have one of them maxed before the boss comes. I don't even know if I can get one of them maxed before the boss comes, but once the boss comes, one of them should be maxed at least. Oh yeah, I just upgraded it. Now I can actually check it. I thought it was 7,500, but it's 6,500 and 10-second respawn time, which is still a really good upgrade for 35,000. Green Shadow Bunny. It's weird because like the Shadow Bunnies get better, but they're literally the exact same thing, with different colors, which I guess that makes a whole lot of sense. Anyways, for a track tower, I'd say it's, well, it's in my opinion the best track towers in the game, definitely. If not like top 2, top 3, something like that. I really like it. I was so happy when I got this. I got it on my 2nd spin. My first one I got Fred the Alien, then I just got this. And then I got Galactic God, which I think I'm going to go over in the next video, but just stay tuned for that. And we should probably upgrade this guy. And this first upgrade actually does a world of difference, because from going to 1,500 to 4,000 alone is just a giant, like a huge upgrade for the beginnings of the game, and to shorten that respawn time, that's even better. But I got 634 eggs, and I think that the next, if I am going to showcase the Galactic God, I might not, don't quote me on that, but if I am going to showcase the Galactic God, I think it's going to be in the 2nd map of the alien invasion maps, just because it's easier to, like, they don't move as fast and you get more money more easily. So I can get 3 of a max before the boss comes. Well, maybe not before. But I can just get the max version and multiple max versions a lot easier and not have to stress about all of this. Also, with the bunny bomber, some stuff leaked, and the reason that some stuff leaked was because I couldn't place them down immediately, and I had to have Pandoras, which don't cover everything because they don't attack that fast. So just being able to place the track tower down, like immediately, which you can immediately if you're in hard mode or above, but just being able to place it down immediately completely changes everything because you don't have to worry about leaking because it's a track tower. And with only a 15-second respawn time, even in the beginning of the game, if one of them dies and you still have the other half, like if it only takes out half the enemies, the other one will be coming by the time it reaches like the first corner. But anyways, it goes from $35,000 upgrade to an $80,000 upgrade, which honestly, I feel like the third upgrade is a little bit overpriced. I feel like it should be $25,000. I mean, I understand the $80,000 because it goes from 6,500 to 19,000, which is a giant difference. So we're gonna be saving for that. But wait, how much are you putting? But really, like, this being able to take out one of those is huge because there's like 30 more of them coming every second. And there's not that many bunnies, so just the rate at which it can spawn, in my opinion, is better than its damage. And obviously the damage is a big plus, and it's what actually makes it better than the Cobra King. The damage makes it better than the Cobra King, not the respawn time, obviously, because the Cobra King's is 8 seconds, and the Alien Beast is 10 seconds. But the damage is huge, but even just for the respawn time, because certain, like most track towers in this game have a 30-second respawn time, which even if they do like 100,000 damage, it's still not that good because they spawn twice every minute. And with rounds taking like less than a minute, unless you're in like the last few rounds, that's like only spawning once or twice a round, which is not good. Also, look at this. Look at this. How he goes from this little, not really little, but not the biggest, like just like a normal looking track tower, to just this. And that's one of the coolest parts about him. He looks sick. By far the coolest looking track tower in the game. And that's not even debatable at this point. Like, look at him. And then his maxed upgrade, like, it looks like he's the same size, but he's not. He gets a lot bigger. And obviously he gets the freaking, what is it, purple things, like purple horns sticking out. That's cool. Also, there's many glitches in this map. Not just in this map, actually. You can do this in lots of other maps. But if you go over here, if you notice this, I'm going to stand right directly here, right on this line. If I open my gun, it teleports me. So if you just like stand, like say right here, and use your gun, you can just teleport inside the house. Very useless glitch, doesn't really do anything, but it's cool. And like if you're just waiting to win because you have everything that you need placed down, then that's just something that you can do. You can also use the teleport like through things like carrots. You can like, oh, yeah, I went through it. See, like here and bam. Oh, not, I just got stuck inside it. But you know what I mean. Now certain bigger things like these eggs back here doesn't work on. But that's not the point. So there's not much else to say about the Alien Beast besides how cool he looks and the fact that he can just solo many things. He can solo quite a few maps. He can solo the Nightmare mode of, I think he can solo the Elite mode of this. I think. I'm not sure though. But he can solo the Nightmare mode of the Galactic Gateway map. I know that, I've done that multiple times. He can almost solo the normal mode of, what's the second map? The Galactic map. So I'm not sure, but he can almost solo that. You do need to place down some other things, though. Like, you don't need Pandoras or anything. You just need some normal stuff. Like, just placing like 3 Cactus Jacks, I think. Or just a bunch of the aliens. I think that's enough to carry him past that. Anyway, this is just how overpowered the alien beast is. Also, sometimes it just looks like there's one of them, but there's 2 of them. So when one of them dies, it doesn't even look like it dies. It just looks like it respawns. That's sometimes happens when they spawn. So actually, like, that just looks like one of them. Besides the fact that it's 8 legs, but if you're like just looking at it like this, it looks like it's only one of them. And then when one of them, loses all of its HP, then it just looks like it like respawns, you know. Like, also, let's go ahead and take a look at it. See what I mean? Like, it looks like it can't get bigger. It's just giant. But then you see this. And the purple, I think they use the same color for this as they do for the purple shadow bunny. But anyways, a 57. He goes from 19,000 10-second respawn time to 57,500 10-second respawn time. Oh, also, obviously, this is better if you have the Galactic God placed down, he's maxed out and stuff, or at least 4th tier, and you get a bonus. But that's not even the best part, because if you go farther into the Battle Pass, you can actually get a champion that's pair tower is the alien beast, which it just makes the alien beast even better because it's the pair tower. And yeah, so just like 5 of them almost, I think around there, something like that, can take it. Like just a chunk of his HP is just gone. And then 19,000. Yeah, and that's just with 2 of them. That's just with 2 of them. You can get 4 of these. So if you have time to get more money and you can place down like 4 of these, then that's when you just win the game. And we win. Much shorter video because it didn't take as long because of how overpowered this tower is. Definitely top 3 best track towers in the game. In my opinion, the #1 best. But you can have your own opinions on every tower in this game, and it's not up to me to say what your favorite tower is, but definitely good tower, worth the price, very cost efficient, and for the base only costing 8,500, and you can place it just straight down in like the beginning of any map that's hard mode or higher is incredibly overpowered, and you can just get 4 of them, and then that'll last you alone until like round 10 on this map, or like round 7, 10. And then upgrading them once can get you to like round 13, and then you gotta upgrade more to beat the boss and stuff. But yeah, overall this tower is, in my opinion, much better than the Bunny Bomber, and better than Cobra King. So yeah, that's, well, in my opinion, why it's better than any other track tower. Overall, really good tower, definitely worth spinning to try to get, and if you don't get it, you can always try again next time.